up, Blockheads? So a lot of you guys have asked me, have been curious as to how the Sportster performs on the highway or the interstate. So we're going to do an interstate, or a highway run rather. Alright, so it's a common question on the channel talking about, do Sportsters perform well at highway speeds? So as you guys can see by me riding right now, I'm going about 75. I was just at 80. We're on 429 South, which is a toll road, and I'm going to get on the turnpike here in just a minute, headed back like towards Orlando. And this is actually where I recorded how the Iron 883 performs on the highway video on the same road. What I won't do this time around is pull over and get squirted by that damn automatic windshield washer thing, because that sucked. Weird blockhead insight, maybe. It's probably just me being strange. Where the F is the air? Oh, you son of a... I didn't know that's what that... Didn't know that's what that did. That kind of sucked. So yeah, the Sportster on a highway is, it's doable. Obviously, because, you know, I'm, as you can see by this video, I'm doing it, right? You can hear via the exhaust that the engine is, I don't know, RPM-wise, probably a little bit higher. So it'll do that, but Jesus, I do not feel safe doing that. Alright, we're back from Mexico. Those Mexican roads, dude, super nice. I like them. So anyways, yeah, the feeling of riding this bike on the highway, man, okay. So feeling number one, it'll do it, yeah. Whenever you get to 5th gear, I mean, because that's all you have. You only have 5 gears for a Sportster, right? So we're basically in 5th gear, and it's at 80 miles an hour, so if I'm wanting to like get around traffic, get out of traffic, etc., I crank on it, it's not really responding too quickly, right? It takes you a while to get up and do anything. In terms of the feeling of riding at this speed, I mean, wind, especially with the Z-bars on here, you know, my hands are up, all the wind is getting caught like in my chest. Now, I ride, so this is Miss Block's bike, riding it back from the DMV. But my bike is a 2017 Dyna Lowrider S, and it has a little front fairing, right? It's not a very big fairing, but that little front fairing helps so much whenever riding in conditions like this. It helps to break up the wind, and it helps to keep you from taking it to your chest and to your helmet as much. Dude, am I even... Where am I? I don't know where I am. I thought I was going towards the turnpike. Am I going to Disney? Son of a... Oh my god, I missed my turn way back there, damn it. That sucks. Alright, well, my lunch just got a lot longer. But yeah, I mean, you are taking so much wind while riding this thing. It's crazy. Obviously, since you got your arms up, taking to the chest quite a bit. Not a ton of buffeting, but I guess that depends on what helmet you've got, you know. I'll make a U-turn here because I'm totally going the wrong direction, and show you guys some acceleration, all that stuff of it getting up to speed, up to highway speeds. Man, I can't believe I took the wrong turn. That sucks. Whew. Man, that feeling that you get after going fast for a while, and then all of a sudden there's like no more wind noise hitting against you, or no more wind noise, no more wind hitting against you. It just feels strange. Ooh, sand. Dangerous. So yeah, acceleration, obviously awesome. So whenever you get up to highway speeds, right here, you want to shift again. And now we're in 5th. But when you're in 5th, normally, this is where I'd shift up, but there is no 6th gear, right? So this is where you're maxed out right here. Now, the wind problems obviously can be solved if you put a windscreen or a windshield or whatever on the front, which you can do. They connect to the forks, and we actually have one. And you can also put a fairing on it, you know, a little front fairing over like the headlight or whatever, and that helps out a lot as well. But just stock off the floor, it's a little windy. And man, after a while, all that wind, you know, I mean, you guys can, I'm sure, see. If the image stabilization was off, you could totally see how much it's kind of whipping me around right now. But, you know, you get this kind of like tailwind off of the cars in front of you, and then whenever you pass by like big trucks, semis and stuff, like you get that wind that basically like pushes you over, which is no fun. It definitely, since the weight of the bike, you know, the style of the bike, it gets pushed around a bit. This is what I've always said for the Sportsters. Can you take them on the highway? Yeah, it's doable, but I mean, there's better applications, you know. So like I said, you can do it, and people do it. You know, like I know a couple of the girls from the Iron Lilies have ridden these things across country, and like from Florida to New York and stuff, and like long distances. But Jesus, man, I just don't know. I couldn't do it. I mean, John Duckhead, on the way down to the Keys, he rode his Iron 883 down there. So yeah, it's doable, but I mean, there are applications that are better suited for long distance, you know, and like highway miles. I don't know, if you guys are considering getting an Iron 883 and like most of your commute is long distance, I always say to go test ride the bike. You know, like that's gonna give you the best feeling of if it's for you, if it's gonna suit your application, whatever your application is. But you know, I think the Sportster was more aimed at being a around town bike, you know, what people call a bar hopper, and wasn't meant for like real long distance. Just, I mean, even based on the fuel tank capacity, you know, on the 48, it's like what, 2.1 gallons. It's, I mean, you're not going very far with that. And then the Sportster, like the Iron 883 and the Iron 1200, they've got like a 3.3 gallon tank, I want to say, and even that's like not that great in terms of distance. The forward controls are nice, keeps you nice and comfortable. The solo seat, oh my god. This Blockhead has a pair of bare bones on this thing, and it looks great, but man, let me tell you, I keep on wanting to scoot up. Ugh. Be sitting on the rear fender here in just a minute if I keep it up. Anyways, yeah, I guess my overall thoughts, yeah, I can do it, but there are better applications out there to do it. If you're going long distance or you're planning on doing long distance, test ride one, see if it works for you. But I would highly recommend test riding something bigger as well, if that's what you're planning on doing with the bike. Try a Dyna, try one of the new Softails. Hell, try the Sport Glide. The Sport Glide with that little bat wing fairing in the front that's detachable would totally like take away a ton of the wind. Or try, I mean, you know, one of their touring bikes, because that's pretty much what those are made for. Going to Miami. Woo-hoo. We're going to Miami. Also, another thing to note, I mean, you can get a throttle lock. I do have one like under there, I think. But man, like whenever, like with my bike, you can throw the cruise control on. That's I guess a newer-ish feature, but you know, that cruise control helps a lot whenever you're going distance like this. Also, I will say with the 48, these lines in the road, not a really huge deal because of the fatter front tire. With the Sportster and the skinny front tire, those tended to pull you a little bit, which was not any fun. You know, what do they call them? Like snakes or something? Or road snakes? Red bump. Anyways, I don't know if you guys have experience on a Sportster and on the highway and stuff like that. Post up your thoughts in your comments below for other people that are possibly considering it and wanting to know about it. It can do the higher speeds, but man, it just doesn't. Yeah, I don't feel as confident doing those speeds on this bike versus like on my Dyna, on my lowrider S. But you're talking like a 1200cc engine on this one, or an 883 on the Iron versus a 110 cubic inch, which is about 1800cc, so there's a big power difference there. Anyways, you guys drop your thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button if it was informative for you. If you guys are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so it sends you notifications of future uploads and all that. And until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Stay vigilant. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces. There's the gas light. There you are. Really.